In the annals of human history, there are stories that defy belief, stories that challenge the limits of fate, resilience, and survival. This is one of them. Tsutomu Yamaguchi, a humble engineer from Nagasaki, Japan, lived through not one, but two atomic bombings: Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, and Nagasaki just 3 days later. It was supposed to be a routine business trip. In the summer of 1945, Yamaguchi was working for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and was sent to Hiroshima for a 3-month assignment. On the morning of August 6th, he was preparing to return home. At 8:15 a.m., the sky turned white. The U.S. had dropped the first atomic bomb, codenamed Little Boy. Yamaguchi was just 3 kilometers from ground zero. The blast threw him to the ground. His body was burned, his eardrums ruptured, and his vision clouded by temporary blindness. But he survived, staggering and injured. He made his way to a local shelter, then boarded a train back to his hometown of Nagasaki on August 8th, unaware that the worst was not yet over. On the morning of August 9th, he reported for work, bandaged, burned, and barely able to stand. As he described the horror he had witnessed in Hiroshima, his superiors questioned his story. Then, at 11:02 a.m., the second bomb, Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki. Once again, Yamaguchi was about 3 kilometers from the blast. Miraculously, the concrete structure he was in protected him from the worst of the explosion. He had survived a second atomic bomb. Both cities were flattened. Hundreds of thousands perished. Radiation sickness took many more in the years that followed. Yamaguchi, though gravely ill, recovered slowly. He lost hearing in one ear. His injuries scarred him for life, physically and emotionally. Despite his trauma, Tsutomu Yamaguchi built a life. He married, raised children, and worked for peace. But for decades, he kept his story mostly to himself. Then, in his later years, he broke his silence, not out of anger, but out of duty. Yamaguchi, when interviewed, went ahead and said, "The reason that I hate the atomic bomb is because of what it does to the dignity of human beings." In 2009, the Japanese government officially recognized Tsutomu Yamaguchi as the only person certified to have survived both atomic bombings. He spent his final years urging the world to abolish nuclear weapons so that no one else would ever experience what he had. Tsutomu Yamaguchi passed away in 2010 at the age of 93. His story is not just one of survival, but of a quiet strength, a plea for peace, and a reminder of humanity's capacity for both destruction and redemption. "Even if I were 100 times lucky,